Hey guys, what's up? Your Machine Fan back with another video, and we are going into week 6 of Tennessee Titans franchise. We are coming off a loss against the Indianapolis Colts, who are now 4-1. They are playing very nicely. We are going to be taking on the Baltimore Ravens and that dominant offense and that good defense. So it is going to be a struggle, especially with us not being able to slow down anybody on defense. We are ranking near the bottom. Yeah, defensive points per game, 30. Defensive pass yards per game, 32nd. Defensive rush yards per game, 29. Yeah, we are struggling. The only thing we're doing really good right now is scoring points and running the football on our side, which could be a struggle this week. We do have our first storyline. Derrick Henry is holding out. He is no longer going to be playing for us until he either receives a new contract or is traded. So that is the new storyline coming out this week. Is Derrick Henry has decided to stop playing for the Tennessee Titans for now, at least determining until he gets a new contract or, like I said, until he gets traded. So we will have to lean on Tajay Spears this week and Malik Willis even more than what we normally do. We are still going to run with Malik Willis until proven otherwise, until he either starts catching more injuries or until he starts playing bad enough to us wanting to go towards Will Levis. So there's some pretty big storylines heading into this week. Breakout defensive back. Let's hop into that real quick, and then we will do weekly training and upgrades real quick. Caleb Farley is getting a weekly challenge. So stop the Ravens to 150 yards or get Caleb Farley 2 picks, tackles for losses, sacks, or forced fumbles. Any of the two will do. Hopefully we can go and get that done. We do have some upgrades that I do want to take care of first, and then I will go ahead and reorder the depth chart and stuff like that. Tajay Spears does get a overall point, so we're going to put that towards elusive back for now. I need him to be the best player he can possibly be, and that is exactly what we're going to upgrade for him. We do have some training to get done, and then like I said, we'll get the depth chart reordered, and we will hop into the game. So with us losing Derrick Henry due to a holdout situation because of his contract and his injuries stacking up already this season, we are going to be dropping Chase Winovich. We do have Arden Key back for this game. We do get Treylon Burks back next week. But since we do have Arden Key back, we don't need Chase Winovich anymore. We're going to drop him. We're going to go pick up a running back. So there's plenty of options out in free agency. Of course, we can look for practice squad eligible players. The only two here are Sean Tucker and Trey Sermon. Good look to steal one off the practice squad. Michael Carter, Zonovan Knight are both interesting. Nguanu is also interesting. He could be a kick returner. But I think I'm just going to go with the professional here. I'm going to go with somebody a little bit older. I'm going to go with Jerick McKinnon. We could go Latavius Murray as well. He would give us the mentor badge, and nobody else really gives us that badge, per se. I think you have to be like 32 to earn it. Yeah, just all the mentors don't look real promising. It's kind of a difficult situation because, I could look at Latavius Murray and be like, yeah, he's going to give us that mentor badge. But is he going to give us anything special that we don't already have in Hassan Haskins? No. I think Jerick McKinnon gives us the perfect option. He's a decent receiving back as well. We're going to bring him in. He's going to be our third string running back for at least the time being. This is how the team's going to be looking going into the game. The team looks pretty good. We do have an upgrade for Trevon Wesco. Not going to use it right now. No, nothing too important to get him going. He's just mainly the fullback. But team's looking nice. The loss of Derrick Henry for now is going to suck and is going to slow down this offense quite a bit. But hopefully Spears and Haskins can step up in his absence. We do get Arden Key back. Like I said, I'm not going to be starting him, though. I'm going to let Joseph Asai, who's played well for us, continue to go. But Arden Key will come in on certain downs and help out with our pass rush. The team's looking nice. It really is. Got to develop, got to play better on defense especially. Stop letting up yards, stop letting up points. Let's hop into things, though. Get things started here in Nashville. We are taking on, like I said, the Baltimore Ravens. We're taking on Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins. This is before he got injured, of course, and much more. So we're going to try to come out here. We're going to try to hit them fast. We might try to go to the air just a little bit more today with Malik Willis. Try to see if we can expose part of this defense. I know their back end isn't super duper great, but I know their front end is better than their back end on defense. So we could look to try to exploit some of that. We have to play good football. We cannot get behind early. Marquez Stevenson, we're going to give him the opportunity to return this one. Oh, man, if Kyle Hamilton wasn't quite there, it looked like Haskins was opening up a lane for us. But Malik Willis will come out on offense for the first time today. He was injured at the end of last game, and Will Levis did have to step in and finish the game, who played well, don't get me wrong, but we are going to stick with the hot hand of Malik Willis. We're going to start off hot here. We're going to let Spears try to get going here. Motion Wesco out, get him out, get that little bit of an extra head start. He's a little bit slower than the running backs. Ooh, there's a big hole. Juke back inside, but damn, Marcus Williams comes up, makes the tackle. Did they lose Marcus Williams for the season? I remember seeing something about him having a possible torn pec. I don't know if they actually did end up losing him for the season or not. Going to go to play action fake here, try to get these linebackers to bite. Nothing over the top, dump it off to Spears. Try to juke back inside, and it's not Ajabo, it's Away, right? I think, who's number 99? So, Away brings us down. 2nd and 3 here. I'm not seeing anybody line up over Okonkwo, so I'm thinking this is zone here. Some type of zone. Yeah, hit Phillips. He just can't hold on the ball. Patrick Queen jars it loose. If I could have hit that just a second sooner, he probably could have held on just a little bit better. But that is my fault for not hitting him sooner. But he does need to hold on to that football if he wants to be a reliable weapon on this team. 3rd and 3 here. They're setting a blitz. Well, Patrick Queen comes crashing, and Spears can't hold on to the football on that pass play. Jarred loose by, I think, Clowney and Roquan Smith. 4th and 3 here at the 46. Do we start off the game hot? Do we go for it? I think we do. I don't love running the Roquan side. I really hope Davion Clowney stays. He crashes. Malik Willis has to beat Roquan. Just go down. I don't want to fumble here. Picks up the first. We're going to head back to the line, get it going. RPO, alert screen here. Dump it off to Dow. Go. Get to the outside. Dow cuts back in. Marcus Williams can't find him. 2 for 4, 22 yards. This offense, like I said, if we can get it moving and get it going and hit our weapons, we have a chance. Spears kind of getting tired, apparently. Might have to sub him out here soon. Malik Willis, just too much speed. Get to the edge. Up the sideline. We got to avoid hits from Roquan, though. I cannot be fumbling the ball here with Malik Willis. I got to avoid those types of plays. I really, really do. If we don't avoid those plays, we could be in for a hurting today. Why is fucking Haskins not coming in? I have him on power downs. Is this not a fucking power play? I guess not. Handoff, Spears, cut, and just no room to run, but he just doesn't go down 6 yards there. So, Spears looking good so far, but we do need Haskins to come in. We're going to slow the offense down, let Haskins come in on this power O play. They are stacking that side pretty tight. Haskins outside. Trying to run over Kyle Hamilton. He almost does. Not quite to the end zone. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. I don't think a wham play would work well here. Maybe a toss crack. See if we can get the edge on this. See if we can force the defense back inside. Let Wesco get out there, but Patrick Queen tackles us into the end zone. Hassan Haskins, first touchdown of the year. It doesn't seem like we're missing Derrick Henry too much. I don't know if I need to turn down the sliders. Maybe that could be a possibility. But Hassan Haskins, first touchdown of the season. The Baltimore Ravens will take over at their own 21-yard line after electing to try to return the kick. It does not work out quite as well. Fuck. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Because Arden Key came back, it fucked up my formation subs. So my 4-3 looks are not going to be correct at all. This is not good for us. We're going to have to run a lot of dime and a lot of 3-4. This is not going to be fun for us. Play action fake, drop back, cover, the middle, McCreary come up, make it the tackle. 3rd and 2, Lamar Jackson, 2 for 2, 8 yards. You can't let him get these little dinks and dunks. You know, the more completions he makes, the more confidence he's going to gain. 3rd and 2, Jeffrey Simmons right there, sheds. Bam! Jeffrey Simmons, you got to show up more. That's my biggest pet peeve with this team currently, is him just not showing up enough. I swear it feels like this motherfucker never shows up when I need him to. He never just makes a big play when I need him to. Marquez Stevenson, no. I recorded the first couple games of Titans franchise really early in the season. Well, really early in the year. I swear Madden's fucked with something on the back end for kick and punt returning. I'm just not being able to find the gaps as much. 1st and 10 here. Halfback stretch. Tajay Spears picks up another 10. 3 for 32. He's having a good day. He's getting off to a strong start. We've got to continue to hit our game plan, which is running to the outside, sealing those edges, getting to the outside, letting Spears into space. Here on 1st and 10, hitting D-Hop, sideline, 1st down, up to the 47. We are cooking. Got to keep momentum going. This defense can flip the script at any given time. I like Dowell on this route, but we're going to look back under to Spears if it's not there. Nope, Kyle Phillips over on the sideline. Get him on that little zip route or RPO read bubble. We're going to read the linebacker going out to the Kyle Phillips. If he comes, keep the ball. If the corner goes with Phillips, then we're running with Willis. Nope, that's a legal man downfield. I needed to make that read sooner. Well, that sucks. 1st and 15 at the 39-yard line. We are going to go back. I don't really love this. I don't want to run this multiple times in a row. We're going to change formation, change play, see what we can get here. I'm going to put D-Hop on a comeback so that everything doesn't get too congested. Kyle Phillips on a little curl. Going to see if this is man. If it's man, we're going D-Hop. D-Hop. Nope. Just sailed the ball a little too much before D-Hop even came out of his break. I want to hit those with anticipation. I want to throw him open as well. But if I throw it too early, he's not going to have a chance at it. 2nd and 15 here. Going to run a screen play for Phillips. And just, apparently the O-line just doesn't want to get out there. And my Bears franchise, my O-linemen get out there pretty fast, but not in this franchise apparently. 3rd and 17. I could see this pressure coming from Marcus Williams if he comes now. We're going to try to get Hopkins on a one-on-one here right now. Nope, that's double coverage and it's going to get picked. Nope. Unfortunately, it doesn't get picked. 41-yard line. I don't know if my kicker has the leg for it. It would be 58 yards. I think he's missed from 58. So they'll take over at their 21st and 10. They stalled us out, and they kept us just far enough to where Trey Wolf couldn't answer. That sucks. It does. It sucks not being able to answer, when you have a drive like that where you start off so hot. And there we go again. Jeffrey Simmons. Another tackle for loss. If he can just slow down the run game, then the pass game will be slowed down just because of that. Flip this. I want Joseph Asai in coverage more than I want Harold Landry. Just for the simple fact, Harold Landry, I want him pass rushing. There's no reason to have the 81 overall not pass rushing. 3rd and 11 here. They got to go to the air. I'm afraid of what Mark Andrews is going to do here. He's probably going to run something that I don't like. Nope, it's a tight end screen. Get out to the outside, please. Caleb Farley comes up clutch with the tackle. Like I said, remember, we do have to get Caleb Farley involved in this defensive game plan. I don't know if I'll have it in the video, but Marquez Stevenson on that punt return just got injured, so Kyle Phillips will actually be back to return punts for us if we do get another punt opportunity. Tajay Spears underneath just can't hold on to the football. I don't want to go to Jerick McKinnon just because of the simple fact that I don't think in real life he would be ready enough to get a whole ton of options here. But if we have to, we will, especially if the pass game struggles. Yeah, they shed way too fast. Okay, just throw the ball. Surprised that's not intentional grounding. 5 for 11. Nothing we can do there. We've had 3 drops, 1 bad throw. Sorry, you're going to have to continue to be out there, Marquez Stevenson. You're just a kick returner. If you get injured, it's not going to affect the team greatly. They got 5 on the line here. I need something quick. So Kyle Phillips on that slant, and then Spears. Run a streak. See if we can get D-Hop open on this corner. Nope, they went with D-Hop instead of fucking Spears. Okay. They're going to take over right there on 25-yard line, so decent punt by Ryan Stonehouse. He's excellent to use. He feels like a good punter, and I know he's one of the better punters in the game, but he definitely feels like it. Some punters, you play with them and they just don't feel like they're very good, or you play with a kicker and it just doesn't feel like they're very good. Stonehouse definitely feels good. I know we're in a kind of weird situation. We're kind of in that 6-1 formation. Odell almost burns us, but Lamar Jackson just puts too much under it. And I might have to tweak the sliders a little bit. I know there has been an update since I last played, so there might need to be a change in sliders. Might. And just a bad ball there from Lamar Jackson. Both these offenses struggling early out there. Where the fuck is their actually? Why is there okay? Handoff, Spears, cut back, and then because the formation was all fucked up, away or Ajabo fucking sprinted over to the other side and tackled Spears when we tried to cut back. That's kind of dumb. We're gonna try to see if we can hit Phillips on this if nobody rotates his way. Yeah, hit him. Got 2 blockers, get upfield, first down. Simple routes like that. Build confidence. Get Malik Willis going. It's as simple as that. Dropping back here. Nothing really open. They ran man to kind of match and just nothing going. Malik Willis does bounce off a tackle, though. 2nd and 5 now after that rush. Like I said, that's the one thing Malik Willis really gives me is when they play a good coverage against some of these routes, I don't have receivers that I can just throw the ball to and hope that they can, just dominate. D-Hop could have been that guy, but I don't think he's that guy anymore. Tajay Spears picking up another first down, 5 for 43. Are we really missing Derrick Henry? I don't know. With this halfback wham here, it's more for a power run play, but we're going to have to flip it, let Josh Wiley try to take it. I don't know how well he's going to block Michael Pierce here, but got to try. Ooh, blocks him pretty well, but Robert Hainsey just not being able to hold that block against Patrick Queen. Unfortunately, only allows us 3 yards there. 2nd and 7. Halfback zone split, left side. Patrick Queen reads it pretty well. Just picks the wrong hole, but still gets us down after a 4-yard rush. So, Patrick Queen playing pretty nice, in my opinion. I know Ravens fans don't particularly enjoy him, but he's playing pretty well right now. These flats might be open if they run zone. If not, I'm looking middle, Dowell out to Hopkins. Yeah, Chig's open. Throw it. Get the first. That's all I'm asking. Just be that safety valve. Be that guy that I can hit when things aren't going well. Chig, first down. Reception for 4 yards. He's been excellent for me. He really has. I know he's such a low overall, but he has played pretty nicely. I don't know how he's playing in real life. I don't really watch Titans games, of course. And Tajay Spears out to the outside again. He is getting a little slow, though. He's definitely feeling the effects of being that main bell cow guy that we have to lean on. And he's already huffing and puffing on this drive. 1st and 10, we're going to go play action, give him a little bit of break, but he does still need help out on the blocking assignments. Backside Hopkins caught, first down, 8 for 15, 77 yards. Malik Willis having himself a day. Let's keep it moving. Gonna keep Spears in here. Dell, I want you to run a drag underneath. I'm looking Hopkins one-on-one if it's man. Oh, and he goes up and catches that weird animation, but he still goes up and gets it. That is a touchdown for Malik Willis and DeAndre Hopkins. That was pretty easy, all things considered. 1st and 10 here. Baltimore, only 1 yard rushing. We have 102. We have exactly 100 yards rushing more than them right now. A whole ton more carries. It just showed Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry would not be he might be at the game, but I think he'd probably be up in the press box. It's going to be illegal contact. We get the sack fumble. We force him back, but it's going to be illegal contact because I took over on Shair. Ran it. I didn't really run into the route. The route ran into me, but because Madden, the linebacker triggers the animation, and I get flagged for it. Now, I could watch this back later and maybe see if it was me who did it, which I know I was using, but I don't know if I ran into the route or if the route ran into me. 2nd and 10 now after a Lamar Jackson throwaway. See if Lamar Jackson finally gets going here. This offense is being slow so far. Lamar Jackson has it. Fuck. Somebody get there. Kevin Byard finally tackles him down. 1 rush, 23 yards. I think they're going to slowly start to go to Lamar Jackson. We're probably going to have to put this on conservative. God, when they come out in these formations, I always get scared because I know it's going to be some type of read option. I just know it is. Nope, halfback stretch, and J.K. Dobbins still nowhere to go. 2 yards there, 2nd and 8 now. 3:30 slowly clicking down on the clock. I'm surprised they're not pushing this ball a little faster. You know, Ravens seem to get start to pick up pace when they're down late in these situations, especially in real life. They're a very aggressive team, and J.K. Dobbins is going to take it all the way. Awesome. So after all that, we hold him to 4 yards for 6 rushes. On his 7th rush, he gets like 30 yards, so he's going to be in a pretty good situation. We're going to take over 2:57 remaining. Tajay Spears, pretty good game here. I think run blocking as a whole just probably needs to be turned down on both sides. I think that is a big problem right now. So we will probably look to do that in the next game. But right now, we're going to enjoy it. We're going to get Tajay Spears going and see if he can continue to dominate this Baltimore defense. Okay, that power play. I knew Pierce was lined up in a weird spot, so I didn't really want to run it, but I ran it anyway, and it did not work for us. 2nd and 10 here. We're going to motion Jordan back over. We're going to go into this pass play. Chig one-on-one could be interesting, but Josh Wiley underneath. Catch, drop. Yep, of course, because Roquan. He reacts so fast. He's such a good linebacker. In my opinion, he was number 2 when the Bears traded him away, and he has solidified that number 2, if not number 1 position, especially this year. Fred Warner hasn't played particularly great. I don't know how Roquan's played, but yeah. Roquan, good linebacker. I didn't want to test anything. Just get the clock rolling. 4th and 8 now. Baltimore will take over at their own 28-yard line. I expect a lot of passing here. Hopefully Monty Rice can play good enough coverage on Mark Andrews. He's right there. How is that a fucking fake out? How the fuck is that a fake out? I really don't understand this game sometimes. We're going to try to... Fuck it, Caleb Farley, ball. Throw it up for Caleb Farley. He's going to come down with it. That's 1 pick that he needs. He just needs a tackle for loss, sack, forced fumble, or another pick. That's all we're asking for. We're going to go PA wide receiver in here. Looking for Phillips if he gets one-on-one. If not, back across to Chig. Chig's open now. Just hit him. Try to stutter step. Get Kyle Hamilton off of us. Nothing going there. 2nd and 3 now. Clock still ticking. D-Hop. Fuck. That ball's airmailed. Out of bounds. 11 for 20 for Malik Willis. He isn't having a bad day, but... And of course, he's not having a bad day. You know, we've had like 4 or 5 balls get knocked out. I understand they're not the greatest pass catchers, but when we're getting balls knocked out, that's more or less on the wide receiver than it is on Malik Willis. See if we can just hit this. Phillips. Kyle Phillips. Down inside the 4. They played zone, and fuck it, I'm just going to throw it up if he's wide open. Fuck it. Worst case scenario gets picked, right? And they just shed so easy. 2nd and goal. Get back to the line. We're not running that fucking stupid-ass QB draw play. D-Hop be open now? Probably not. It's probably going to get picked if I try to do that. Malik Willis, edge, Michael Pierce. You can't tell me Michael Pierce is actually that fast. Slant for him. Equinemius. Drag route. Chig, curl. Dow out. Something needs to be open here. There's a running lane. Malik Willis. Touchdown. I didn't even realize this was a London game. Okay, that's why the stadium looked weird. Ravens will take over on their own 25-yard line to start off the half, down 14 points. Our offense really making a statement there in the first half. Besides one big J.K. Dobbins run, we're doing pretty well. Little pass out here to the flats, and Amani Hooker is going to come up with the tackle. 2nd and 5, 5 for 9 for Lamar, an interception. Not a great day from him. Not a bad day, but not a great day from him. He can continue to prove that he's worth all that money that they are paying him now. 8 for 66 now for J.K. Dobbins. I literally fucking said stop the inside zone, and we're fucking not doing it. I know we're not stacking the box here, but it's getting really annoying that these linemen are getting up to the 2nd level on us. Flat pass here, Isaiah Likely, Roger McCreary come up and make the stop. 6 for 10, 51 yards, and an interception. This Baltimore offense is game planning perfectly for what we're trying to run here. We gotta fucking slow him down here. 1st and 10. Drop back to pass, looking, trying to find something. Nothing open, but we let him scramble. Joseph Asai eventually bringing him down. 3 for 36 for Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he's going to kill us this half. I already know it. He's going to come make us look like a bunch of bitches. I already know it. So, 1st and 10. Back to pass again. Underneath, trying to cover everything. Throws the ball away. Looking for Zay Flowers deep in that end zone, but throws it just out the back of the end zone. Nothing going there. This 4-3 fucking is really fucking me up right now. 2nd and 10. Back to pass again. I'm sitting there trying to wait for it, but going to use her out Monty Rice here. He has Isaiah Likely, but first priority is stopping the run. Monty Rice! Let's go! Good shit, Monty. Good fucking shit. Monty Rice. Oh, fuck. He's on Zay Flowers. No, get Kevin Byard out there, and we'll rush the pass. Well, whatever. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. 3rd and goal at the 3. Just got to come up with one more stop. Going to go into a big nickel look. I want Josh Thompson out there. He's played well for us before. Let's get him out on Zay Flowers. I don't really need him in a zone right here. I got Monty Rice to help with that. And Lamar Jackson throws it away. We tell McCreary, hey, nobody's on that side of the field. Go after Lamar. Force some pressure. Lamar immediately sees him as he's rolling out and just throws it away. We stop him to 3. Bend but don't break. That was a very good drive from our defense. Monty Rice coming up with a huge tackle. The defensive line coming up with huge plays there at the end. We will take over at our own 24-yard line, 1st and 10. We're going to continue to try to throw the ball around, spread out this defense just a little bit. If Roquan plays short here, Chig could be open right behind him. If it's man, we're looking D-hop. Zone. He plays deep, though. I think I had Phillips underneath on that out route, or I could have probably just dumped it off to Spears, but I wasn't feeling very comfortable with it. Gonna motion Chig out. He's gonna hit this flat real fast. Get him out there. Dow. Nope, drops it. Marlon Humphrey and Kyle Phillips sitting there. Kyle Hamilton sitting there and just can't hold on to the football. 3rd and 15 here. Yeah, I want Spears on this wheel route because if he takes Patrick Queen out, then it could leave us in a running situation. D-hop, nope, just threw the ball too far, and Malik Willis's accuracy comes back and bites us there. 4th and 15, we got to punt the ball. The Ravens will take over at their own 28-yard line. First, fresh set of downs for them when we get back to the main screen and before next week's game. I can't have Osai and Harold Landry dropping into coverage. I just can't. Bad enough when our stand-up backers have a hard time covering. Can't have our edge rushers dropping back into coverage and making us even look worse. 2nd and 10 after a throwaway by Lamar. I'm trying to decide if I want to put somebody on a spy. I don't think it would be necessary, though. Caleb Farley, go up and get it! And he's going to get superstar. Let's fucking go. Caleb Farley, pick. I probably shouldn't have taken it so far inside. I probably could have taken it back. But part of the reason why I take it back inside is to try to cut back out. It puts the lineman on a bad pursuit angle, and you should be able to outrun more people. Bateman brings him down, though. 2 picks. He will get superstar. That is awesome and a great start to our franchise in week 6. 1st and 10 here. Handoff Spears. Good blocking there from Wesco. Good blocking from Hopkins. Spears just not the top end speed that we're looking for. But he does get down to the 10. 1st and 10 for this offense. We're going to go back to Hassan Haskins. Get him going as well. 91 yards for 10 on 10 rushes for Spears is a good start. I didn't go the correct way. I should have fallen Wesco just a little bit better. It didn't end up working out for us. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. I'm actually going to call something myself here. We're going to this Wildcat. We do have Haskins in the spot that Henry would normally be in. So let's see if we can get things done. Malik Willis, though, out there. You got to throw a block. You got to throw a block. Please, for the love of God, throw a block. No. We're going to go right back to this formation. Let's see if we can just get something going here. Okay, they're going to switch Driscoll and Chig around. Motion Spears. This is going to be a counterplay for Haskins. Up the middle, nothing going. I probably shouldn't have called that. I probably should have went back to the huddle, rearranged, get in the right formation out there, but I wanted to do something stupid. Going to go to this dollar look. I'm expecting them to throw something here. They could read. Mark Andrews just up the seam. I was hoping Shair would play that a little bit better. And the whole time I'm sitting there thinking I should probably play Shair so I can get him deep enough. Rice can play underneath. And I don't do it, and we pay for it. So that is a choice that you have to make, and I made the wrong choice there. So 4 verts here. Mark Andrews is going to be open. Nope, J.K. Dobbins is going to be open because nobody wants to. I know that's my zone. I get it. I really do. But somebody has to make up a play there. They ran a perfect play against what the coverage was, and our formation was fucked up, and it shows right there. 1st and 10 here. Trips left. They're going to go back to... Jesus, where the fuck was that ball going? Tier Tart's down. Well, Mario Edwards is in as the 3rd string rush tackle. I'm going to leave Shair by himself because it is a spy. And J.K. Dobbins just takes Kevin Byard for a ride there on 2nd down, getting all the way down to 3rd and 1. Got to keep Tart off the field, though, because we do need him for later in the season. 3rd down and 1. Yeah, it's a run play. Go. Okay, nope. And I'm going to get a penalty. I tried to time it up. I did, and we're going to pay for it, unfortunately. I think they would have gotten it even if I didn't try to time the play up, and they're going to get an auto 1st down. They don't even have to run a play. It sucks. It does, but I'm happier giving them the penalty and just us not timing it up right than them just shoving it down our throats. 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard rush from J.K. Dobbins. Elijah Molden comes in on the tackle on that blitz. That is something I do need to start dialing up a little bit more in this game is those blitzes. Those cornerback blitzes off the edge. Try to force Lamar out of the pocket. Force him to move just a little bit. Motion the D-line the wrong way. They run a counter play right back into the weakness. So, but our defensive backs come up clutch. Come up, make the play. That's all we're asking for. See what Odell does here. Going to try to bait it into a... Nope. And just... Farley doesn't step up and lets Mark Andrews have the touchdown. Having Patrick Queen on that fucking kickoff unit is unfair. I know it's realistic, but still, it's unfair. Somebody that fast at the linebacker spot being able to come down and just make a play that has good tackling, to say the least. Can't get him involved if he's being shut down by a good corner, which might be their game plan. Shut down the other receivers, let D-Hop be the only one that can make a play. Dump it off to Spears, just let him try to pick up the first for us. And he does. Breaks off one tackle. I thought they were going to over-pursue there, so I tried to backstep, and Patrick Queen just ends up being able to wrap us up there. Good play by him, but unfortunate play there. Handoff, Spears, inside zone. Peter Skoronski up on Roquan. Tajay Spears fighting. 11 for 98. 2nd and 3 now. 9 minutes remaining in the game. Got to come away with some points here. We cannot let the Ravens have all the momentum. I think if we punt away, I think they'll basically have momentum. 2nd and 3. Bunch set right. Wiley's open. Hit him again. I was going to say, if we hit Wiley on another fucking corner route, I'm pretty sure this dude has caught 3 balls and they've all been on corner routes basically out of that formation. I'm going to be real. I'm pretty sure that's all he's caught this season. So, it would just be funny. It would be. D-hop underneath, catch, and tackled down by Roquan. 172 for Malik Willis. Still moving the chains. That's all I'm asking for. Right now, I don't need you to be an elite quarterback. I just need you to be semi-successful. And just Javadian Clowney just forces Chig up into the backfield, especially as I was trying to get past him. That really sucks. 2nd and 14, 8 minutes remaining. Handoff, Spears, try to cut back, and he gets held up. DeAndre Hopkins now out with an injury. Our receiving core is looking real weak right now. Curl, Spears, see what we can get here. Nope, that's going to be picked. Okay, unfortunately not. I thought he had a step. I figured Malik Willis would try to layer the ball a little bit better. I'm going to keep DeAndre Hopkins out for now. 1st and 10 here at the 20-yard line. Stonehouse has not been able to catch a break on those punts so far today. And Jesus. Lamar Jackson jukes somebody out of his fucking shoes basically and then gets body slammed. Holding on them as well. Morgan Moses, we're going to take him back. 1st and 20. I want to get to this 6-1 formation. Send a blitz. Get out to the outside. And J.K. Dobbins is gone. Yep. That sucks. I'm going to let Farley see if he can bring him down. He does. 145 yards on 14 carries for J.K. Dobbins. Literally 2 rushes. If you take away his 2 big rushes, which I know you could say that about a lot of running backs, you take away their 2 big rushes, they're not that good. But if you legitimately take away his 2 big rushes, he's negative on the day. He's negative on the day. You know, I sent a blitz and then, Kevin Byard knocks it out. Sean Bateman not being able to hold on. 2nd and 10 now. Like I was saying, he would be in the negative if he didn't have those 2 big runs. Hell, if he didn't have this last big run, he was going towards the negative, you know. Legal contact. They're going to have this 1st down anyway. Catch by Zay Flowers on the sideline. Bro, I don't know if you can turn down a legal contact, but it needs to be turned down. Like, yes, I'm running with the guy just because we bump into each other real quick. Doesn't mean a legal contact should always be called. Now, granted, is that also defensive pass interference, slider? It could be, but... And, yeah, Mark Andrews back in the end zone. That was my guy. Tried to play it underneath, and he just found a window and made it happen. Malik Willis, what can you do for me? This weak side on this left side is looking real nice for Tajay Spears. If Peter Skoronski can get up to Queen, we should be one-on-one with the safety. And Tajay Spears gets another 10-yard rush, 14 for 106. Hurry back to the line. Put Wiley on this little flat. Snap it. Reverend Jordan's not open. Chig can't hold on. You know, we throw it behind him to try to slow him down and get him a catch, and Queen just comes up with a nice play. Really, really sucks when we're. I would say we have 6 drops today, which really sucks for Malik Willis since he's been throwing the ball semi-nicely. It really sucks for him. Scramble drill. Get the 1st. Yep, gets it. 7 for 47, 1 touchdown. Malik Willis. I would say if half the drops weren't there, I think we would be having a very good day. We could be talking about Malik Willis being the full-time starter and not really looking at Will Levis. And Javadian Clowney's just too fast. Don't know how we do like Javadian Clowney. Even on a good fucking pursuit, you wouldn't be able to just outrun Malik Willis. I get it in the NFL sometimes, and Roquan just runs right past the lineman. Nothing I can do when I call up a good play against them, and my guys just don't show up. It's tough. It is. Pulling down on this streak, I don't think is going to get open. Chig underneath against Roquan's not going to get open. I don't know what's going to work here on this play, but we're going to call it anyway. Spears, but I don't have time. They sent a corner blitz, and it gets home. Jackson. I don't even know who the fuck Jackson is. Malik Willis slow to get up. At some point, we do have to look at ourselves and wonder if it's us or if it's just... Or granted, it's Madden fucking us, to be real, but, can't blame everything on them. Kevin Byard apparently can't make a knockout against Mark Andrews. I know Mark Andrews is a superstar, but so is Byard. 2nd and 6, trying to get to Monty Rice. They run a little alert play. Odell with the catch, 2 yards there, 3rd and 4. Pinch the line. See if Molden can get there. He does throw it away, so 4th and 4 on a screen pass. We send a blitz, and we run it perfectly. So we have time to march, but we don't have time to sit here and drain clock. Hoping Equinemius gets a good block here on Queen. Nope, he runs too far down inside and can't get him. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Just get it out to Spears. Chig was open. Fuck, dude. With that blitz from Roquan, I knew his X Factor was going to put his dick in Andre Dillard's mouth, let's be honest. 1st and 10, I'm running to the weak side. I do not give a fuck. Von Wesco picks up a good block. Spears putting a man on the ground. 2-minute warning. Good field position so far. Equinemius underneath could be a play. Kyle Phillips, I don't think, has the route running to break this off. Yeah, it's not even man anyway, so. Zone, run, Malik Willis. I hate that awareness is apparently linked to sliding. I think that's the dumbest thing. I think if you're not a running quarterback, you should not be able to slide. I think running quarterbacks should be able to slide no matter what. 2nd and 2 now. They're not sending anything heavy. Fake scramble, roll out the other way. I know I had guys open, but it's kind of unrealistic when the zones don't react to their guys leaving them. So, wanted to run it there. 211 yards rushing for us on the day. They're running these weak boxes, and I'm just going to continue to pound the football. Tajay Spears just getting hung up there on an all-O lineman, and then just other things happening as well. Got to continue running the football. Apparently, I already ran this, so we got to switch formations. Get everybody moved over. Equinemius, I want to get involved here. He is a good run blocker. I don't need him out on that edge. Get him motioned over. Take on Patrick Queen or something. Nothing on there. 3rd and 12. They did burn their last time out. I want the clock to move, so we're going to run the football. I think it's that simple. We're going to get a play where we know we're going to get, the ball on the ground at least. Going to run this Wildcat again. Tajay Spears, little pop pass. Get out to the outside. Jack Driscoll ahead. Stay in bounds. He does. Down to the 7. We could potentially run the clock out. Was that not? That was in bounds. How is that not in bounds? Even if it was out of bounds, I don't think I was going forward. Madden's fucking dumb. Fuck you, EA. 1st and goal, 7-yard line, gonna hand off Spears. That's fine, stand me up all you want. I'm gonna run this clock off and I'm gonna hit this fucking field goal. But we are going to reset it. So yeah, halfback stretch, and I'm just gonna go down once we get to the middle. I'm gonna try to run it directly up the middle. So, bang. Then just get towards the middle. I get brought down on the other side, though. I do not have to snap it if I time it up perfectly. Timeout. 4 seconds left. We should win this game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sky kick it, basically. Well, you can't sky kick it on field goals, but you can pop it up as much as you want. And that should take some extra time off. Yeah, almost takes all 4 seconds off. Trey Wolf walks away with a field goal. 1 second left. I kind of want them to throw the ball so we have the potential to get another pick. I'm trying to think if it's smarter to kick it off short, or it probably is, but I'm greedy. I don't give a fuck if we lose. If we lose because they throw a Hail Mary and just beat us, oh, Hill's going to run it out. What a fucking dumb bitch. He's going to get fucking cut. If that was one of my players, like, if I just, like, let my controller down, because I'm like, okay, cool, we got 1 second, we just got to run a play, and my kick returner took off out the end zone, I'd be like, I'm cutting you before you even get to the fucking sideline. Like, that's it. You're done. We walk away with a win in London. Mike Vrabel takes down John Harbaugh. It was a tough game. Our defense just let up big plays. Big play after big play. You know, Caleb Farley came up clutch. He's going to get superstar now. Tajay Spears played really well. I don't see how we can keep, Derrick Henry around. Do we trade him off now? We're still looking for potential trade partners for Ryan Tannehill. But the one thing that really did lack this game was receiving threats. I think that's one thing we're going to have to address in the offseason. I know D-Hop's out there. I know we're getting Treylon Burks back. But, Phillips played well, but not well enough. Colton Dowell played well, but, was that more him just getting matched up on Marlon Humphreys? I think I called him Marlon Humphreys earlier. Fuck. Oh, shit. Marlon Humphreys, or was it because he's just not very good, Just various different stuff. I do want to take a look at drops real quick. It's going to be a lot. I can tell you that now. It's going to be a lot, and it's going to be upsetting. Titans, 2 drops for Spears, 1 for Phillips, 1 for Chig, 1 for Dow, 1 for Wiley. Yeah, that's 6 drops there right now. So you figure, even if you add only half of those, that's still 19 for 30 instead of 16 for 30, which ultimately improves his rating, improves his accuracy, just everything. It's still a good game from Willis, all things considered. No picks, no turnovers, no fumbles. Getting the ball out accurately at times. I think he only had like 1 or 2 overthrows that I really wanted back. I think they were both on corner or C routes. So I think he plays well. Let me know down below if you guys think we should go to Will Levis, though. If he continues to have not 60+% games, still struggles with accuracy on certain routes. Because there are certain routes it seems like different quarterbacks can't hit. And I know it's more or less just their accuracy at short, medium, and long, but I don't know. What do you guys think? But with that being said, guys, we're going to head back to the main menu now, and we will get ready for week 7 and 8. We'll actually probably do the bye week in this episode, and then we will head into week 8 and episode 7 next week. So Caleb Farley is going to get his breakout. He came up with 2 big interceptions for us. He's going to go to superstar now, which unfortunately means we do have to re-sign him. Not unfortunately. He's made plenty of plays this season. He's a good corner. He gets an XP boost as well. Let me send him to next week and get next week's stuff done, and then we will talk after that. Okay, we are at week 8. So the big storyline, of course, of this episode was Derrick Henry sitting out waiting for a new contract or waiting to be traded. We're only going to have one chance to negotiate with him. The only thing that I'm going to do with the rest of this episode is I'm going to upgrade players. These were from week 7, 6, and 7. So a lot of training upgrades as well as Caleb Farley getting one. I'm going to go slot here. It upgrades man more than anything else, to be fair. Plus 3 man coverage, plus 1 change direction, plus 1 play rec for Caleb Farley. So he does go up. He is a superstar now, so that is very, very nice. Nicholas Petit-Fier, once he comes back. I don't know if I read it correctly, but apparently his suspension was only 4 games, so I only have to keep him out. I think it's another 2. So that's pretty nice, all things considered. We're going to go playmaker with Marquez Stevenson. He is a kick returner. With Treylon Burks, unfortunately, coming back, that does mean more than likely we will be cutting Equinemius St. Brown for the time being, just because he does not fit our needs currently, and we will bring in another position of need, of course. So Trevon Wasco gets an upgrade as well. But with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video or any of the videos like this, please leave a comment down below, leave a like, hit that notification bell to be notified anytime I post a new video. Hopefully I'll be back with more Tennessee Titans franchise soon. It just depends on if the update is supposed to be coming out soon to fix franchise draft classes, both auto-generated and custom. But the next episode should be action-packed. We should have the Derrick Henry situation go down. We have national scouting focus, and then we are taking on the 6-1 Atlanta Falcons, taking on Bijan Robinson and Jesse Bates. We also have the mock draft coming out officially. So we have a lot of stuff to go over. I'll even show you guys my scouting and what I've been doing, some players that I'm looking at. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.